Hey everyone, I need some help. I want somebody to help me make this make sense, if it could make sense. New York City Housing Authority is trying to force me and my son to pay them back rent when me and my son has never lived in New York City Housing Authority. How is that possible? I never lived in New York City Housing Authority or the projects. And the projects is New York City Housing Authority because I'm in New York City. So if I never lived in the projects, which is New York City Housing Authority, and my son never lived in the projects, which is New York City Housing Authority, how do we owe them back rent? That doesn't make sense at all. So I'm assuming they have me and my son mixed up with someone else, and they're seriously harassing me for this. So, do I take New York City Housing Authority to court for harassment and sue them? Or should I just leave it alone? You can't sue somebody for back rent, mortgage, in places they never lived. I'm not living in New York City Housing Authority or the projects. New York City Housing Authority is the projects, and the projects is New York City Housing Authority. And I have never in my life lived in the projects or New York City Housing Authority. So somebody got to help me make this make sense. Should I sue New York City Housing Authority projects, or should I sue projects New York City Housing Authority? They both the same thing. For harassment, it could be done. People have to know their rules, their laws, and their regulations in the state that they're living in. Because I think this is insane. This is madness. This is crazy. You're suing me and my son for living in New York City housing authorities when we have never lived there, ever. Never, ever have I lived in the projects, which is New York City Housing Authority. How could something like this happen? What do you call this? A slip through the cracks? I think New York City Housing need to get it together.